Hello guys, welcome back. So we figured we're gonna do Get Ready With Me because
you figured.
Yeah, because we
I was
literally
just like, okay, whatever.
just want to freshen up the format. We're still talking into the into the mic, but we're literally going shopping. And if you're wondering what happened to my face, is someone like last night come into my face, and then when I realized,
I'm sure no one was wondering. I'm sure everyone was like, we were waiting for this to. We were surprised that, you finally when you wipe off the makeup, this is what you see.
I guess
Well,
no,
guess what?
just don't let the man come on your face, and then this is what you end up with.
How aggressive was this man coming at your face? This facial, this cream pie. What velocity was he shooting at you?
I don't know, because maybe he knows that I'm a radical feminist, and then he's very against it, and then he wants to use his semen to sort of
He wants to beat the feminist
conquer.
out of you.
Yes.
So you're fucking an incel.
But I will
Actually,
never.
no, that makes no sense. An incel is a person that doesn't have
Yes.
sex.
But I will not, give in, and
You
this
gave in
is-
apparently.
This is a price I pay, but I'm still a feminist, so.
What was that opening? What was that cold opening just now? Anyway, so we get ready, and oh my god, I have to tell you, I
What
saw one of
happened?
the cutest things ever. I feel like I have to like,
Like ASMR. We should get tanghulu later.
Tanghuru. Oh my! Speaking of Tanghuru, last night
Yeah.
I was in Itaewon.
Yes.
It was pretty late at night. It was like 2 a.m. and
That's my laundry. Sorry.
there was just a girl like completely passed out on the floor, like drunk, like she was like on the floor. But then
Korean girl?
Yeah. And as I was walking past her, she suddenly just got up. She was giving me Nami Aburo, like skinny jeans with like long knee-high boots, leather boots. Gets up out of nowhere and then stumbles into a tanghuru jeep, like a tanghuru like restaurant, which is weird because there was one open at 2 a.m. and I was like, okay. But I was like, wow.
Tanghulu store open at 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Maybe
She stumbled in there, ready to get her tanghuru, and I was like, she's an icon. Drunk, but she's like, I'm going to have my tanghuru.
So basically you were in Itaewon and you saw a drunk girl and passed out on the floor.
Yep.
And suddenly then she will get up like a zombie and crawl into the tanghuru store just to get a candy coated fruits.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Anyway, the cute thing that I saw right when I was on the way here. Do we have to explain what we're doing? It's not my
I don't
channel,
think so. Maybe just briefly mention about the products we're using.
Girl, I can't.
What is this so cute?
Juicy? I don't know how to say
Juicy?
it. Juicy.
When you said juicy, I saw like Juicy Couture. But
No. When I say juicy, I think of because when I used to work at the army base up in Camp Casey, in front of the army base is a kind of really ghetto neighborhood called the Ville, and it's infamous for having a lot of Filipino
makeup?
makeup.
Filipino what?
Like not prostitutes, but just like the American soldiers will meet and fuck or whatever. They'll have a drink, like hostesses basically.
You Americans.
And they call them juicies. I don't know why.
The Americans call them juicy?
Yeah.
And then
they're known for they'll find an American soldier, get married, and they'll become American.
I don't get the logic of you go to a brothel and you become a regular.
It's not a brothel. It's just like they have bars there, a lot of bars, and
Oh, so it's like a hostess, like
in a way, yeah. But they do end up getting I think for a lot of them the goal is to find a husband. Yeah, isn't that wild?
Well, those soldiers, thank you for your service, and if that's the way you get married, then I respect you. But how could you? I mean, maybe 20 years ago this will work, but in the most recent years, can you lock a man by just getting pregnant of his baby?
Some people do that. Yeah, I know in America. I hear a lot of stories about Instagram models meeting, dating and fucking basketball players and trying to get pregnant. Girl, I heard about some people that will, because obviously the basketball players try to be careful, so they use a condom. These bitches will go into the trash can, grab that condom, and try to inseminate themselves with it.
Actually, it works because there are kits sold on eBay that because
turkey basters.
Yes. So because after a man is ejaculated and his sperm does have a specific amount of time, then the sperm is still active, so you can just inseminate yourself.
I heard someone they would put Tabasco sauce in that condom.
That's Drake.
And then right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I heard anyway. I don't know if it's true or not, but
the girl that had sex with Drake at that time burned herself because she found out. That's why she sued Drake, Yeah, remember? The news was like that. And I was like, girl, what?
Get it
I
together.
mean, yes.
Anyway.
But anyway,
so,
I like that palette.
it's cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. It
You,
doesn't...
it's the when
concept
you,
is
when
very
you went to
cute.
China or Shanghai recently and got me the eyeshadow, it's this brand. It's from this collection.
Yeah, I recalled. It's just I prefer them use a better font, but anything else because the font is so basic. It's like I typed in Microsoft.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but the packaging is cute. How's the performance of the product?
It's all right.
Oh.
But for me, I use it almost every day now because it's like it's as a summer mood.
Oh, I know
It's
why.
like-
Because this combination of the palette is very 小红书.
Very.
Yeah.
And also lately, I'm in my. From what I've seen online recently, especially with K beauty brands, the new trend is like gray colors, which is it's
It's your era.
It's summer mute season. It's Scorpio
What
season.
what is summer mute? Anyway, who
not summer.
can you give me a
description.
representative?
Representative? Me.
Summer mute. You're a summer mute?
Yeah, I keep telling you, I say it all the time.
I'm sorry, like when you talk about summer, spring, blah blah blah, immediately my
Your brain turns off.
Yes.
You're like, fuck this bitch.
yes, sort of turn on my ADHD motor, and then I just think about something else to sort of erase the trauma that you gave me about personal color.
It's me when you start a sentence with, I'm in fashion, so.
I do work in fashion.
근데 I think it's
Okay.
really funny though that you want this to be one of the episodes of a podcast where people that watch us our other content know that you're notorious for not doing anything when it comes to multitasking.
You're just accusing me of not starting my
You
makeup.
literally have not started at all.
Well,
I'm already on my foundation.
because I purposely did it because I saw
But
you
when I'm talking, you should be doing something.
because you have more steps to do, but I won't have
He
face.
said you're uglier, so.
No, because you do your eye makeup. I don't
Yeah, I
do
know.
my eye makeup.
Oh,
No.
So I thought we were gonna do like the full thing because if I was doing my daily just like base makeup, which is what I would want to do because my skin is peeling from retinol, I would literally finish in like 5 minutes.
What was your daily routine then?
Yeah, base, corrector, base, and eyebrows, and I'm done.
You don't do your eye makeup
I'll do it if I'm like,
in a mood.
in a mood, yeah. But
But literally my face, not someone because if someone come on my face, it's I don't allow them to do that anyway.
yeah, you really don't.
Well, do I? But anyway,
Oh!
because I just got a procedure called InMode.
Inmode, yeah.
INMODE.
I think people will know how in mode is spelled.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So InMode is popular outside of Korea as well.
I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure if you say in mode, people will know how to spell
Oh,
that.
I see. Because maybe someone want to look it up. It's a procedure that sort of like do the lifting. It's like hits up the surface of the face and then sort of reduce the fat underneath the skin.
So you got to reduce fat in your face?
It's just sculpting. It's not like liposuction or anything sort. It does not get in. It's just the
tingin mo?
surface. Yes, because
Is that the one where they slowly go little by little?
yes. How
Oh,
do
I
you
did
know?
that before.
You did that before?
Fucking hated it.
Why?
At first it was fine, but as time goes on, because it's a long procedure. 'cause
Yes.
They're literally millimeter.
Yeah,
like,
and then goes little area by little area.
Yeah, and it's like, ugh.
Do you know what it feels like? I because it was kind of painful, but it's not too painful, so I can
Yeah, it's
handle it. But I kind of laughed during the procedure because it literally reminds me of someone really trying to make like a kiss mark. They call it kiss mark. A hickey.
On your face.
Yeah, yeah.
맞아?
Kiss mark
I
is
mean-
Korean English.
I mean, you basically got one. So
No, it really feels like someone really trying to suck the life out of your skin, and it's really hot. It really feels like a hickey making process.
yeah, you keep making process.
Yeah, it's like it's a hickey, another hickey, another hickey. It really reminds me of someone's doing a hickey, so it's kind of funny. But I couldn't tell the doctor because the doctor will think I'm a whore by saying it. So
그게보다는 I think she probably just thinks you're crazy because you're laughing during this painful procedure now. She's like, oh, he's that guy.
maybe send that guy. Not his skin is okay. Just I don't think his mental health is. Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Well then, doctor, you're right.
Speaking of which, one of the comments on my recent vlog,
Uh-huh.
they were like, Edward, please upload an episode of Double D for my mental health. I was like, I'm sorry. But until we're waiting for the letter.
What letter?
The AdSense thing?
Yes, but I forgot to tell you last Friday because we need a pin to insert into guest.
When you are a YouTuber and you turn on your AdSense to get money from YouTube, they need to verify your identity or whatever when you're setting up your bank account, and so they have to send you a physical like PIN number in the mail.
Yes,
and then
from America.
Yeah, from America. So, girl, the struggle. I got mine done like 10 years ago.
Because I thought the pin thing will be too slow, so I want to use just American a dollar account to get verified.
Yeah.
But last Friday I went there. They said, "Oh, you're a kyopo, like you're a overseas born Korean, so you cannot just create like American dollar account directly. You need to go to the 동사무소, which is the neighborhood office, I guess. You get there and get your in and out of countries record to prove.
Yeah.
Do you know how to say that in English?
It's basically just the document that shows whenever you leave the country and come back in.
Yes.
It's just all the dates.
Yes, just to show that I'm not a weird person.
Yeah.
Because if you stay in Korea for a really short amount of time and you mostly outside of Korea, then they think maybe you're creating this account for some criminal act, so they won't do that for you because there's a lot of scams relating to that.
맞아?
Yes, that's why they're being extra careful.
Did you get it?
I went to the office and I got my record,
Yep.
but when I went back to the bank, they're closed. So I am going on Monday. So hopefully,
그럼 핀 아직 안
no,
보냈어?
nothing came in the mail.
I mean, like, did they send it yet?
I requested it.
Okay, so you requested it. Okay.
Yeah, but YouTube being YouTube, they're sending the letter very late.
Late 아니라, this is something you should have done a while ago, to be honest.
I feel I'm judged because someone has an AdSense account already.
You're not allowed to have multiple AdSense accounts.
Oh, I see. Now, I have one as well. It's just I didn't get my PIN verified.
Oh, from back in the day?
Yeah, from back in the day.
Really?
Because I just relate.
So how did you make money?
I connect my channel to Treasure Hunter, which is my MCN.
Oh, yeah, and they do everything, right?
Yeah.
They get the money and
Yeah. And I contact our previous MCN. They said they're not managing creators anymore.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's basically me telling me to bug off.
They were like, "Fuck you, bitch."
You have no commercial value. You're a trash. Nobody watches the channel.
I mean, isn't that the same for Treasure Hunter? I mean, they never made money to begin with.
But they got a lot of of people invested them.
They got past tense.
That's another tea time for an
honey.
episode.
Apparently, Treasure Hunter was made purely for 3 specific creators. The rest was just for fluff.
Us, I guess.
Yeah, Beauty Beast.
Yeah, but the MCN you're currently in, because they took a partial amount every month from your income, so we don't want to do that. We want to work independently.
This foundation from Pony Effect is truly giving. Like, this is the Zoom In Cushion Foundation in mesh. Look, these mesh cushions I feel like are slept on in the K-beauty scene. If you have like dry skin, look at that. My skin is peeling like a fucking snake in her peeling era, but this foundation laid her down. Ooh.
Is Pony Effect still selling?
Yeah, they still making products, bitch. I don't know who's buying it. You have like an eye booger.
Oh.
Girl, I love how you have a mirror in your thing. You're like in your hand.
Because I specifically asked you to bring a mirror because I thought this kind of look is really good for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cute.
I thought we would be matching, but you said your version of this that I gave you broke.
Yeah, I broke. Just like our friendship.
Here's the thing. Anyway, I keep forgetting. So before, on my way here to your makeup, bitch, you can just listen. I was getting a taxi. It was like the cutest thing ever. There were 2 dog owners, clearly the gays, clearly the dolls, our sisters.
You saw them?
Yeah. I'm sorry, they had gay face. I don't know what it is. But one of them had, do you know that Disney movie, Bolt? The animated movie about the dog, the superhero dog? Voiced by Miley Cyrus.
Oh, I only saw 2 dogs eating pasta together by Disney.
That was so long ago. You Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, because I'm Gen Z, I didn't watch it. I just saw the summary.
You're not Gen Z, you're millennial.
I'm pretending to be Gen Z, so.
But the Lady and the Tramp came out way even before, like during the millennial time. Like I think even before millennial.
Then maybe I'm just busted because
Yeah, you're busted.
Just
So
like-
put on that color corrector, bitch. Your face is busted too. So no, but
okay.
anyway, one had 2 dogs, one had 1 dog. And it was the cutest thing ever because to see 2 boys clearly have a thing for each other in real life, they did the whole thing with like when you have a dog. You see this a lot in Korea. They use the dogs as a conversation opener, and they'll be like, "Oh, 몇 살이에요? How old is your dog?" And like, "Oh, whatever." I forgot how old the dog was. It's like, "How about your dog? How old is your dog?" He's like, "Oh, they're so and so months old." And it was so adorable because you can see the 눈빛, the 눈빛. Like the kind of like, oh, he's cute. And the other guy's like, oh, he's cute. It was very awkward in a way. Cute, but like awkward. So, I feel like them trying to continue the conversation would have been like, I don't know. They ended up just like, okay, 안녕히 가세요. 막 이러면서.
Oh, what a shame. They'll be like, stop talking about my dog. How about my pussy?
Oh, okay. It was more romantic than just that. That would have been us. But
So vulgar. I'm sorry. I apologize.
the whole time I kept like kind of watching out of the corner of my eye, and
Oh, that's cute.
when they separated, one guy had to take a phone call, and the other guy, oh my, I can't even describe it. He had that sort of look back, when they look back, like, oh, that could have been destiny. It was so adorable, Edward. Normally shit like that's so cringe to me, but I saw that in real life. I was like,
They can message each other on, Jacked if they're really gay. No?
but Jack is a bunch of torsos.
Oh.
Torsos and cute boys that will never message back.
If I were that boy, I would be like, I want to look at more of your dog's picture. Can I add you on Insta? And then that's where it begins.
Yeah, but I guess what neither of them really did that, so I was like, I hope they run into each other one day. I stand these two. I ship them.
How cute they are. But if they live in Itaewon, then chances are they might be homosexuals.
But the thing is,
Just like you.
As if you're not. Just the look on his face when he looked, he's like, 아쉽다. Like, like the kind of the
they live in the same neighborhood. They were bumping into each other again.
thing is though, they both look like bottoms to me. So I was like,
oh, that's why they didn't ask each other Insta.
oh,
They're like, hi, sister.
hey girl.
It's too bad I'm a lesbian.
Oh, so.
Like, I don't know why. On Tinder, I'm a gold membership. So
yeah.
I saw all the cute boys that liked me, and I click into their profile. They're all bottoms.
Same.
Yes.
All the people swiping right on me are bottoms, and I'm like, sis.
Sis. On my profile, the first word I put in is I am a bottom.
Oh, really?
I made it loud and clear because
for me, I don't put anything on my profile. So.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like there's a thing for some bottoms, kind of me as well. Even if there's a person that looks like a bottom, there's almost this fantasy that maybe if I end up meet them, maybe they can top me, right?
Okay.
Yeah, this fantasy of like a person that almost looks like they would be a bottom, but like they end up being a top. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. I know what you're saying.
So I feel like maybe that's the reason some people. But I'm like, sis, you are barking up the wrong tree, honey.
Because the person who swiped on you, they have the same fantasy. They're like, maybe this person will top me.
But also, it could just be maybe they just want friends. But also, this is Korea we're talking about. Like, who the fuck? Like,
yeah. But I think Korea does have a lot of tops. To be honest,
you think so?
I think so.
You don't think bottoms turn tops?
Still bottom
us soon.
probably, yeah. Bottom turn tops, still tops.
Oh.
I'm seriously considering, because if I'm turning 40, then I might transitioning into
to
a top. Not into a woman, but a top, just to survive.
To survive. Oh my god.
Yeah, because bottom in their 40s, maybe it's not as demanding in the market. It's very realistic speaking. So
I feel like it's a thing that happens, definitely. Yeah. Oh my god, Edward, I have a story for you.
What happened?
So recently.
Who died?
No one died. What the heck? Oh my god, I don't know what was going through my head. I matched with some ahjussis, basically. You know how there's some cute ahjussis?
How old?
40s something, almost 50, I think.
Okay, I'm not judging. Say it.
But in his profile picture, it wasn't too bad looking. I was like, oh, he looks kind of cute. And we were messaging back and forth. And he was like, oh, you want to hang out today? And I was like, yeah, sure. You want to get coffee? He's like, okay. And he was working around the Konde area. So I was like, oh, why don't we hang out at Seongsu, which is nearby. Seongsu is a hot neighborhood recently. So first mistake, because it was a Saturday and there were so many fucking couples there. So just me and like this much, much older guy. I didn't really mind. But the one thing I was kind of insecure about or a little bit worried about was that people might think it's some kind of like sugar daddy,
Oh,
sugar baby
you're sex
situation. Almost in a way. But anyway, it was whatever. So we met up. Didn't really look like his picture.
But the same person, can you still recognize him?
Almost no.
Really?
If he hadn't told me like where to meet and like based off he was like, oh, come inside, because he did come out real quick and then he went back in because it was too cold. I was like, I feel like it's this guy, and he was like the only older guy in the area because it was all young people during the day.
Almost 50-something years old does not go to Seongsu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
맞아.
they maybe just stay in Gangnam.
He's actually a math teacher. Okay. Anyway, I was probably just because I was like, I'm gonna be vulnerable real quick. But you know when you're like horny and like your senses kind of go out the window and you kind of match with anybody at that point.
Okay.
I feel like this is probably not you. But I had those moments.
I understood you. That's literally me in Shanghai. For a whole month. For a whole month,
You're like throwing caution to the wind. You're like, whatever.
Yes.
We had coffee. He was actually very, very sweet. He's very nice, very kind. So in that sense, it was whatever. But I don't know. It was the vibe I get is a Korean Elton John. Kind of like neck scarf to kind of like for
Elton
warmth.
John.
Yeah.
Elton John is
like a feminine older gay.
Elton John is a great artist, but yeah.
As a sexual partner, I don't think I would. I don't see myself with him. But yeah, we had coffee and I had yaksuk that day anyway. So I was like, girl, what the? Now you're moisturizing your shirt? What?
I could. My mirror is so small, I cannot see anything. But I'm just paying attention to your story. It was just so enchanting.
Not the enchanting.
You just said goodbye?
Yeah, we said bye. He was like, okay, see you next time.
Because
leave a comment down below. Should we meet up again?
Of course, no. He doesn't look like your picture.
Yeah, I was a little bit like, huh?
Yeah, if you don't like, I don't know. I don't like people who does not look like their pictures.
I should have known because it was one of those profile photos you can take in Korea. The one you can Photoshop.
What, like 시연하다? 시연하 is a studio.
It's like a studio photo, yeah.
Oh.
Not like a passport picture, but like those popular photo studios where you can change the color of the background. Whatever to whatever color you want. They're all toned down, kind of like indie pinks or blues.
Very heavily photoshopped as well.
The thing is, his picture didn't look so photoshopped. Like he looks similar to his picture, just I guess he was taken a while ago because he looked a little bit younger in the photo, but his hair was different. But yeah, that was my story.
When did you meet? Like when was this again?
This was about a week or two ago, like 2 weeks ago.
God, Edward, I can tell that. You
tell me what you want. Tell me what you need.
But I'm glad that you didn't have sex with him because I think for someone like him, you'll regret having sex.
Why? Do you think I would sleep with him because I felt sorry?
No, because you're not physically attracted to him.
Mm-hmm.
If like, because I got the feeling of like when you get super horny and you just lost your standard of judgment. Mm-hmm. But later on, because for me, it happens to me when I was younger, and then I really regret it.
For me, I think the only thing I would regret is probably because him trying to end up dating me.
Oh, because he will ask you, right, to date. And
I'm curious.
Yeah.
There's those people that when they get really drunk, they also lose their judgment.
Yes.
Their sense of judgment.
Yes.
Are you one of those people?
I don't get drunk.
They call them. That's true. You don't get drunk.
I don't get drunk.
What do they call it? The drunk glasses, the drunk goggles. When you get drunk and suddenly everyone's hot to you. One of my friends has this issue, and I'm not about it.
Girl, boy.
Boy, I have to save him from himself.
No, there are boys. There are girls who got drunk and they will just kiss even gay people in the club.
Really?
Yes,
Girl.
I've seen that a lot.
Tell me what you.
Even my best friends, some of them have the most annoying drunk character when they get super drunk.
In what way?
They will keep asking you stuff, but they were just going on and it's keep asking you random questions. And first of all, you didn't realize they're drunk. So because when people ask me anything, I will I will answer them with I will think about the question and I will answer it. Yeah. And then later on, I will realize they're just asking random question for the sake of it because they're so drunk. And they keep laughing and clapping and they cannot go home by themselves because I don't drink. That's why I don't get drunk. So I'm the only person who's in charge of like making sure everyone got home safe.
Yeah.
Because I never got drunk in my whole life, so I don't know the feelings. And then I feel like if you're an adult, then you should be responsible about yourself.
Yeah.
Just sending one drunk person home and handling it is really not the easiest thing to be honest.
Yeah.
If you have dealt with once, because I have a friend who's like 188 centimeter, very tall,
Yeah.
kind of skinny, and then he got drunk. He literally just like that girl who went
on
to
the
town.
floor.
Yeah,
Who
he
went to
literally
town.
passed out on the floor.
Oh, girl.
I cannot lift him up.
Yeah.
Because if a person's drunk, it becomes super heavy. Like literally, he was on the
basically a dead
floor.
body.
Yes, he was literally on the floor. It was really cold. I cannot leave him on the floor because he will just freeze to death.
Yeah.
And then it was like in the midnight, and there's how in Itaewon it's really hard to catch a taxi, and literally no taxi will come. I'm like those one of the character in Desperate Housewife. I'm like, what should I do?
Oh, that's always your reference point.
If you love your friend, don't make your friend
what?
into that situation.
What ended up happening with him?
I called his sister, and then his sister came up because his sister.
So you made the sister pick him up?
Because his sister is like blood related. Because I really have nothing. Well, there's nothing I can do. It's
So you made his sister pick his body up?
because when his sister came from somewhere else, she came with a taxi, so she brought the taxi in. Otherwise, there's no way you can get a taxi in Itaewon if you live in Korea, you know what I'm talking about. So and then me and his sister and the taxi driver, three of us, shoved him into the taxi. There's no other way because by myself I cannot lift him. He's 188 centimeter.
Oh my God.
He's very heavy.
That's wild.
Yes.
고생 많았어.
Yeah, I know. Some of you, if you never had that experience, you'll be like, I can do everything for my friend. But if you have that experience, like very cold night, there's no taxi, and your friend is drunk, pass on the floor, and then you'll know it's just not the most fun experience. Don't get too drunk because
Carrying away a tall, attractive man.
that'll take him home.
Have your little yaoi, your BL moment where you're sincerely worried about him. With the whole time, 형 근데.
Yeah. When he woke up, I'll tie him in the bed. And have you watched that movie?
Tie him in the bed?
Yes, the crazy.
뭐지? The author?
Oh yes.
What's it called?
It's an American movie. The main actress, she's obsessed with an author of a famous book, and the author sort of got into a car accident because of the snowstorm, and then she pretended to be like a stranger that totally doesn't know him, and then she brought him home and tied him on the bed and then feed him and says, "I'm a huge fan of your book," and
what is his accent?
Please continue writing. Because she wants
breaks his legs.
You break his legs.
What's it called? It starts with an M.
The same actress was in American Horror Story.
Really?
Yes, she's like very fierce ajumma character.
Ajumma?
Yeah,
Sounds like you.
Me in 10 years.
Now? You mean now?
I don't really appreciate I'm still a Sonia, I'm still a girl.
I don't appreciate that I have
based on my virginity.
done my base, my contour, and my brows, and I'm starting my eyeshadow, and you're still fixing your bruises.
It's
That's why I gave you the liquid one, so it's much faster.
Because I want to do this first and then use the liquid on top.
Then it will just look heavier because you're putting a liquid on top of a cream.
We'll just wait and see because that's not what I learned from makeup school.
You went to makeup school?
My imaginary makeup school.
You being the successor to Kevin Aquan.
I connect him in my dreams because the master has passed, and I summon him in my dream. I'm like, Kevin, please.
You said, "Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you." Okay, we
There's something magical about Edward taking a shower and just playing Jenny's "You and I" and singing along.
I love that song.
It's a cute song, yeah.
Jenny and You and I is really like
iconic.
Oh, I love Jenny. Like, there's no
way you do. I don't know the words.
Look at you, look at me. Okay,
look
sorry.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me.
That's Lisa.
I know.
Yeah, I live with Lisa too, but...
Do you?
I do. Jenny's You and Me really made me become a Jenny fangirl.
I love how that song is like one of the last releases they've ever had, like nearing the end of their contract, and that is now when you become a Jenny stan.
The song is just so magical because how the silhouette in front of the moon and...
Did you see the phone cases?
There's a phone case?
They released merchandise with the release of the single, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this? You literally got the original Sailor Moon creator to make you a thing, and this is the phone case that you came out with." It's literally just a regular phone case, like a plastic or silicone phone case, with the illustration on the cover art, the Sailor Moon looking thing. Yeah. Literally,
it's ugly.
Just the square picture on the back of the phone. Imagine like this, but just like a sticker of it right here in the middle. That's the merchandise. And people are like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
I guess YG's not taking her seriously then.
Honey, when has YG ever taken anything seriously?
But people are still buying it.
I mean, of course, it's Blackpink.
But I guess because I was watching all the archives of Blackpink, like how they has debuted, and their show and how their clothes and then the styling. I felt like YG did a good job. Like from there, if you look at their looks. From the very beginning, nothing is like out of like very 촌스러워 or like out of style or anything. They were made like really nicely from the very beginning. So I do appreciate YG's.
What clothes are you talking about specifically?
Like there's an era when Jennie's not the global ambassador of Chanel, and then she used to wear a lot of Gucci when Alexander McCallie is still because the style of Gucci, you know how. There's a sort of a hit product. Yeah. Got really popular, the ribbon.
Yeah, the ribbon.
Gucci, yeah. And then Jennie looked gorgeous in it.
Oh, girl, honey. That was an era.
Remember how Jennie sort of popularized the pin on the side of here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my girl. That had a chokehold on the girlies.
And you know what Jennie popularized? Started the beauty trend in China, which is called 高颅顶. So 高颅顶 is a very high, like, dome of high dome of head
to give the ratio
to give you a perfect ratio. She sort of like the first person who because started that trend.
Whenever I see content about that on Xiaohongshu, they always use her as a reference.
Yes, because she has that high dome. And
and
people are like, oh my god, before plastic surgery just eyes and nose, now you have to like put silicone.
They do that? What? Silicone?
Yeah, some people do that.
I thought people do it via just like their hairstyle, like they
some
add
crazy
volume.
Ones.
Are you filler in your head?
Not fillers, but there are specific
the implant, right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Specific implants.
Oh my god.
In Korea, people do that too, but not very few. Not everyone.
Oh my lord.
I don't like the contents where like in Korea, this is what everyone.
Don't even fucking bring that up, Edward, because I'm gonna fucking shit my pants. These creators that are like, oh, the hot girls and the hot boys are using this in Korea. And it's just, oh my
Nobody's using it.
Honey, nobody except these creators that are getting paid by these fucking companies that are, I don't know, are they based in Korea? The ones making these devices?
They're not even based in Korea.
Honey, these devices made in China.
Yes, they're promoting devices or products that's no one is using in Korea. And they're like, this is how Korean people get glass skin. First of all, not every Korean have glass skin.
I'm so tired. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired.
I think we're just too angry about this kind of issues.
For me, it's like if you want to promote the product, that's fine, but don't be lying to people.
Yeah,
because people eat that shit up. Like showing people about this product is not bad in itself. It's just making shit up. Especially when you don't even fucking live in Korea.
Everyone in Korea is eating this and that. Like, girl, they just buy shit off Lollibian.
Yeah,
whatever that's popular.
It's one thing for a product to be really good, but when people say like that it's popular in Korea when it's really not, it's so wild to me.
Which specific person are you referring to?
If you know, you know. Tell me what you want.
What do you think of my master makeup skill?
It's covering pretty well. I think laying the cream and stuff is helping fill in your pores.
I guess Kevin Kwan did teach me something in my dream. Okay, what then let's change of topic. What do you think of, because someone in the comment asked us, what do us think about the, how Seunghan got.
I thought it was so ironic. I posted this on my Instagram story, but
I saw it.
Yeah, my fitness trainer literally looks like a tan skin version of Seunghan. Like literally the same face. And I was like, oh my God, I think it'd be so fun. I even bought like a jersey for him because for their Talk Sexy promotions, they were wearing kind of like jerseys. So I bought him a jersey because I want to do his makeup. And it's not going to be because Rise doesn't really wear makeup besides foundation, basically.
No, if you look at Rise Instagram, Anton does a lot of makeup, even eye makeup. Yeah, I will show you later.
Well, I was looking at Sinha. He doesn't wear.
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, very natural. So yeah, I was gonna do his makeup to look like him and do his hair a little bit, but then literally I buy the jersey. I'm like, we try it, girl. My trainer. When you got a trainer with a body like that, wearing clothes that you like, it hits different. Especially compared to my skinny little body.
He's a trainer,
honey. But the thing that annoys me is that his chesticles are be popping out. And he's like, don't I look so tiny? I'm like, he says he looks like Sonyo?
소년.
Sonyeon like
means a
body,
boy.
like a little boy body. I'm like, your pecs are literally about to poke me in the eye. Like, what do you mean Sonyeon body?
Oh my God, those Korean people, they're like, oh, I'm so skinny. I'm so like those trainers on those very like buff and worked out guys on Instagram. They were hashtag skinny and then like something
Like
opposite.
I like Myeolchi.
Yeah, they will type in like anchovies because anchovy
anchovy.
is a symbol of skinny guys in Korea. So they have, I'm such an anchovy, blah blah, and where they're photo looking like this. I'm like, girl.
Sis. No, but then as soon as I buy that thing, next day, Sinhan takes indefinite hiatus. I'm like, girl, that means he's kicked out. What do you indefinite?
Really? But I think he will come back.
You think so?
I do think so. Really?
I mean, that's what they said about Lucas, and he never came back.
Oh, actually.
I mean, the case is a little bit different, but
because I've asked Lucas Stan if that is true or something, because I have a girlfriend who is Lucas Stan, and she said to me that based on her opinion, because she's a Lucas Stan, she follows him, she said it's true what happened. That's why they actually because I didn't understand. I thought Lucas would make a lot of money. And I didn't understand why he would do something like that, asking for like some expensive gifts, because I thought he can afford them anyway. That's why I thought the news was fake.
No, that happens a lot though, because some idols will I don't want to say use, but there are some fans that will be like, Oppa, I'm gonna for like Christmas or some like I don't know some event, I want to buy you something, like what do you want? And especially these days when there's more communication with the fans, they will literally tell them like what they want. I mean, I had an idol ask me one time, oh Eddy Hyung, can you recommend a good vlogging camera for me? A fan is gonna buy me one. I'm like, that must be fucking nice. Okay. He was really nice. So it's not the kind of like using type. Actually, in the end, he ended up not getting a camera from them. But
looking at Bunny and Cherry, all we receive is death threat.
The calls coming from inside the house. Alright, go Bunny, it's from my burner account.
It was you. Sending all the rat dead bodies.
Oh, sending you the letters written in my period blood.
Oh my God. Die with me. Drag you into hell. Well,
Edward. What?
That's
drag me into hell. What?
I figured that's the accent they're saying.
Where? Who?
Who? Maybe from the.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Because there's a very famous incident in the K-pop history. I think that the person from CN Blue or SS501. Because the actor is from 상속자들.
Oh my God.
What is 상속자들's English name?
The Heirs, Anya?
The Heirs or something? Like
that was with
Crystal.
Lee Min-ho, right?
Yeah, Lee Min-ho and Crystal.
Yeah. Crystal was a side character in that drama, right?
Yes.
The main actress was like this really famous. 누구였더라?
박신혜. 신혜 Park.
Oh yeah,
yes. Yeah. They were in that drama, and then there's an idol who is in that drama as well. I forgot his name, but the incident got really famous and sort of infamous on the internet because he posted on his Instagram, says, I really want to buy this watch, but I've looked. Do you know that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, he posted a watch that's worth sort of 10K USD. I looked for it for so long, but I couldn't get it. It's so hard to get. I'm so upset.
Oh my God.
That's what he posted on his Instagram. And then people then later on found out the watch is really easy to purchase, either from offline but to the department store, or you can even get it online.
Oh my
which
God.
means people think this is sort of a begging to the fans.
That is embarrassing.
Of please buy me this watch.
That is, oh my God. And if they're a famous idol, clearly already paid their debts off and they're making money. Sis.
So he apologized later, and he says he didn't intend to make it looks like he was begging for the gift.
Girl, that's something you would tell your friends in Kakao Talk, like, oh, I really want this. Not on your fucking...
But I just know, begging to friends is still If I ask, like, oh, what
Well,
do you
I
want?
don't even think it's begging. It's more just like, oh, I really want this watch. Like, this is my next purchase. But if it's like to fans on like a public app, what was it on? Like Twitter or like Instagram? You said
I think Instagram or Twitter, but
me being like, oh, I really want this new Rem Beauty palette. You guys, here's the link. Oh my god, people that have that list their Amazon wish list in like the description of anything, and they're like, if you guys are interested, my Amazon wish list is in the description. I'm like, what?
why would do that?
This is a thing? Oh girl.
If people open my Amazon wishlist, they will find different sizes of dildos and vibrators and
Not your
Just
Amazon
kidding.
wish list, but your oh my god, I wish I could remember
my
the name of that
shopping list
website.
from Coupon.
There's literally a website that makes dildos that are based on not human dicks, but like fantasy things like dragons.
What?
Yes, honey.
Like hentai?
In a way, I get like tentacles. If you guys know the name of the website, please write it down below, I guess. But they literally make all their dildos are like not human dicks, but they're huge, like dragon dicks or like horse dicks or like furry dicks.
I guess there's a market for everyone.
Foundation is giving.
Really?
Honestly, Chung Simmer, you killed it.
But still, it doesn't cover my bruises entirely. People can still see what happened last night.
To be honest, you should have used a much darker corrector.
Well, the
I should
corrector
have, if I had known, I could have brought. I have one.
the corrector I use is what you brought me, so you sabotaged me.
Well, I didn't know you had a wild night last night, so I didn't have
My
the idea
skills
to.
are flawless, and I specifically told you that
Please put some right here. You're missing right down your nose.
I am about to.
About to? You've been doing the rest of your face except that one tiny part here. And let's not forget, you will be the one to walk out of the house with the unblended shading here.
Edward, I feel like sometimes you need to learn how to let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Oh my god, I miss that era.
Do you?
Yeah, I wrote a paper about let it go.
You wrote a paper?
Yeah,
진짜?
yeah,
About what?
a queer theory about the Frozen.
Really?
Yeah, because I wrote how Elsa is a lesbian. That's really what I wrote.
good.
Because I'm not sure if you guys agree, but this is a really popular theory actually. I'm not the first one who brought it up.
So basically, you watched one YouTube analysis video and you made a paper about it.
Because I have a really good friend from Sogang University, and he's very homosexual, maybe more than me. So you know how.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They must be real homosexual.
Yes,
then.
and he came from like a Christian family, just like me. I'm atheist, but he came from a really Christian family.
Yeah.
He went to the theater to watch Frozen with his parents, and after he listened to the Let It Go song, he felt super empowered. He does understood English and speak very fluently.
Really?
Yeah, he used to grow up in Belgium, so he speaks French and English. And then he came out to his parents after that, because he felt so empowered by the song.
Wow.
If you look at the lyrics is very queer empowering.
That's
Yeah, because you have to let go of all the.
But don't you think it's one of those lyrical subjects that can relate to a lot of things for people?
But if you
could
look
mean
at the
anything.
character, the Elsa's superpower of freeze things. People thought it was something evil and abnormal. So she has to hide it with the gloves, just like homosexuality. So when she took off the gloves and finally realized that her power can make like magic castles and everything, then it's sort of a liberating process of her awakening of queerness. So because his ability can make wonders, it's nothing evil as other people thinks. And then her sister just want to accept her and then love her, and that's why Anna went outside to bring her back, because family will eventually love the way she is.
It's giving me the vibes of fans seeing two idols wearing similar sweaters and then suddenly saying, "Oh my god, they're dating."
Well, Edward, as an INTJ, I think you are just not accepting, because people who work in Disney, I think a lot of them are queer.
Yeah.
And because they have to consider about the global market, including the Middle East and China.
Yep.
That's why they cannot make it so super prominent.
That's true though.
Yeah, so that's why Elsa does not have a lover.
Good on there.
You know?
It's her sister that has a love interest.
Yes, I'm not sure if they heard Anna end up with, going out with that guy. I forgot.
No, he doesn't. She doesn't, right? Because he's an asshole.
So guys, I'm just making this up. But if you don't accept my theory, then just back off.
Blend the tip of your nose. They'll 뭉쳐.
You know, my makeup is.
여기 뭉쳐.
You know, my makeup is not finished yet, and then I feel like I'm judged heavily.
But I'm trying to help you out.
I can smell the.
I could have totally just like let you walk out like that, but I didn't.
Thank you.
I tell you what's up.
I can smell the jealousy of my incredible talent.
Question: if you see a friend talking and you see that they have either food or lipstick on their teeth, do you tell them?
I tell them
immediately, or do you wait until they're like in a private area?
I tell them immediately. But if at the same table there's someone that they're interested in, then maybe I'll text them. Because so that person does not feel embarrassed. Because I'm a good friend. How about you?
Me? Lately, I'll just tell them like, "Oh, do this," and they usually get the hint.
Oh my god, this is so. I don't know. It gives me like White Chicks, sort of the movie White Chicks vibe. Like, like sisters.
When he ordered all that food.
I forgot, but it does give me that comedy sort of. Yeah, of the high-teen movie.
Telling someone to take food out of their mouth? Okay.
Like, hey. Like this.
What?
You know, how do I look?
Like you're hiding a bruise. Just, I mean, literally you are, but it's okay. 근데 the skin is very... The skin is skinning. Reminds me of I remember I met a guy a long time ago in Korea via Grindr, I think, and we met. It was just a date or whatever. But he wore, this is the era of Tony Moly Aura BB cream. Like that man had so much BB cream on his face. I remember I could see the stain of makeup on his collar. What did we do? We weren't sleeping together. We were just at a cafe or whatever. But I remember touching his face or something, and like a very thick layer of BB cream just coming off on my hand.
Oh my god!
And sometimes I still see him on like Tinder or like Jacked. He still got that BB cream on. The man will just not let it go.
Well, that explains why Tony Moly sold so well back then.
No, honestly, that BB cream was giving. It was one of my favorite BB creams. It was one of the first glowy BB creams that really gave me that like 물광.
Not only that, but like
굴광.
people use it so much, right?
Yeah, because these BB creams aren't meant to be like full coverage. They're supposed to be light, but this man was like really. And this is back when BB cream was one color. And I know like 2 or 3 colors is nothing to write home about these days, but yeah, it was like one color, just white. And like this man was wearing it around. I'm like,
was he cute or whatever?
Not really.
Really?
Just like ahjussis.
You're really into ahjussis, and then you meet them in real life, you don't like them. This is very
tell me what you want.
So paradoxical.
I don't know. At the time, it wasn't really. I would say like early 30s maybe. But he didn't really give me the vibe of ahjussi. It's just more like maybe it's probably because he was kind of buff looking. He had, like,
I thought that's your type. Buff looking.
Right. So I think that's why I met him. But nothing ever happened after that. He was quite nice though. I think he's a vocal teacher. So
stop saying that he's nice. You're looking for a husband, not looking for someone that's kind-hearted.
What, you want to marry someone that's kind-hearted?
You have to be sexually attracted to him.
But this is not the time where I was looking for marriage. This is my whore era.
You're not in a whore era now? What era are you?
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm gonna add another bruise to your face. He's like, oh, so you're not in your whore era anymore?
There's no space.
Oh, I see a lot of space I can work with. She said, you're not in your whore era anymore? Love that.
Well, we're good friends. We don't have to lie here. Oh my god, it looks horrible, Edward. I look like...
It looks fine.
Really?
Yeah. I just feel like the more you touch it, the more you're gonna wipe it off. That's why you keep touching it. Because you keep swiping and you wipe it off, and so you have to keep going back in.
I'm tired, Edward. Maybe I'm just gonna use...
What is this?
This is setting powder.
Oh, yeah.
From South Korean. Well, maybe the last product now.
Yeah. They dropped our asses.
Well, I understood them. And we're just not good enough, Edward, I feel like.
I mean, it's just South Korean, so whatever.
Good luck for you guys' mental health because...
Oh, girl. I feel bad for all the staff that work there.
Yes.
They're not only a staff there working on regular office work stuff, they literally make you become an influencer there.
Yes.
So, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being that. But if you're being hired for a certain job title, honey, I'm pretty sure you're not trying to sign up to be a fucking content creator. But that's how Silicon 2 works. Well, tell me what you want.
Well,
content is what they said. That's what they want. One thing that's been really fucking annoying me lately is how people can't just talk about products that are good. They have to be like, the product that went viral. This is the viral toner. Like, girl, shut up. Like, just fucking talk. Give us some product recommendations that are good and not just viral. I feel like something can be viral for a certain type of person. Like the girl that ended up making her own like under eyelash stamp, and that became viral. And so all these companies started making them, but then people realized they're actually shit. Because they don't.
Do you use it? Because I gave it one to you.
I tried it. It doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work.
It just looks like my eyeliner smudged. Because my under eyes are really wrinkly and liney. When I try to stamp it on, the lines aren't, because you have to get the stamp on there, right? So it has to be a little bit thick, but it doesn't give the same vibe as like drawing the line with a pen. It looks very chunky.
Maybe you just practice more.
아니야, 많이 해봤어. But it just in general all those stamps are all too thin. I mean, too thick. I don't think you can replicate the fine line of like a.
But I got you a lot of stamps. They're thinner ones.
I tried them all, honey.
Well, I guess the next step is you blaming me again for.
I didn't blame you for anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
But if you go to 샤오홍슈, everyone is saying that. They all 생각보다 it's shit.
I think Edward, you've been spending too much time on 샤오홍슈.
Actually, I don't really go on it these days. Only when we need a makeup tutorial.
The only thing I really hate about the Red Book, which is xiaohongshu, the Chinese social media, like Chinese version of Instagram, it's Instagram. When you got into Instagram, it's your subscription page, so you can like there's an end of the post because you will see like the post that you've seen previously. But in xiaohongshu, the first page you got in is their recommended page.
Girl,
so
that's why I can go on there
for like a whole day. Then they kept sending you new stuff, and then you forgot why you opened the app.
And my whole thing is just hot men, like I told you before. So I'm just like
your Instagram.
Like, yeah, which is funny because you said on Instagram your feed is the first thing that opens up, so there's an end to the post. I'm like, honey, there's no end of my posts.
Wait until
I follow 3,000 people. 3,000 hot men, so there's never an end to the body profile photos.
You got into the rabbit hole of the Chinese hot man.
Honey, I've been gone. I'm in the black hole. I've been gone.
Well, I'm gonna reintroduce you the Chinese version of gay Tinder.
Interstellar bitch.
Do you want to know the Chinese version of gay Tinder?
Well,
but you need a Chinese phone number to register.
Then why would you even recommend it?
After I think you'll like that app because there's so many.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to find other hot Chinese men. They're not looking for a below average Filipino American boy that does YouTube.
there's a lot of. I mean, all their photos looks like models, but if you meet them in real life, they just look like normal person. I think they Photoshop it too much. But I think a lot of Korean guys, if their photo looks super nice and then you meet them in real life, they do look really nice.
My favorite is the people that, because the front camera of a phone is usually shit, so they want to use the high quality of the back camera. So whenever they film content, it's always on a tripod and they're filming the mirror, so they're always like looking at the camera. Like,
yes.
I love it.
That's what I do, so I cannot judge.
I'm dead.
I cannot judge myself.
I recently got the iPhone XS Max because all the girls on 샤오홍슈 are like, the camera on this is much better, and it actually is. Like, you look normal.
There's a YouTube channel called The Edit. The Edit is the Korean sort of digital review content creators. They recently posted a video as well to review iPhone 10s.
Oh, is it 10s? Yeah, I guess it's 10s. Oh.
And iPhone 15 and iPhone 14 and iPhone 15 Pro. They compare the three cameras. Apparently the definition is lower, of course, because it's a phone from a long time ago. But the color
is so much better.
Yes.
Yeah, the new iPhones, very sharp quality, but you look it's unflattering. I feel it makes you look cold and dead. But the XS has a little bit of warmth, so you don't look yellow or anything, but you look more like
a real person,
like how you see in real life. So the only thing though is that the front camera on the newer phones is much wider, so you can be like this, your whole face in there. But the XS Max, I have to be like this because it is quite close. So I think that's the only downside. But other than that, it was really pretty.
The struggle, the struggle. So
I wanted to bring it today, but I fucking forgot.
Well then,
what, Edward? Then what?
I mean,
You could just be like, oh, okay, but you always have to be.
you went
well,
on-
that's what happens when
you
you
know,
are.
you went on and on about iPhone 10s, and yet you're not sharing it.
I know, right?
Yes,
I thought I would just bring that up. Girl, today's a mess. I forgot to bring the cables for the camera and the mic. I fucking forgot the memory card for our thing. It's just.
Speaking of work ethic and professionalism,
I know.
I'm not judging or anything. I'm just.
But it's okay because I edit this entire thing. I film it, I edit it, I provide all the equipment.
I really appreciate Edward, and
all I need you to do is just. It also isn't this supposed to be on Spotify podcast? This still isn't on there. People ask for that.
but how do you do that?
That's why I gave you the website. It does everything for you.
Okay, after we get monetized on YouTube,
Yeah.
because initially we talked about it, but we were just afraid that there will be people just go on Spotify and does not go back to YouTube to listen.
I think a bulk of the people would be on YouTube anyway.
Okay.
I feel like most people watch on. Well, I'm not really a Spotify user, so I don't know. But
Yeah, I'm never. So I'm not really familiar with the platform. But apparently, a lot of people there.
there's also Apple Podcasts.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
there are a lot. There are some people, not a lot. A lot of people want the show to be on Spotify, and a number of people they sort of asking us to move this
Apple.
on to Apple.
Yeah, the site I sent you, it puts it on everything.
I will check for sure.
Yeah, you should have checked a while ago, Eddie. We're episode 11, 10, 11, 12 in now, and
But there are hundreds of episodes to come if you guys keep watching and.
yeah. We still have. This is like the third episode we have backed up. So until we figure out the AdSense shit,
Yeah, and you know,
the girl asked him for this for her mental health. You're gonna have to hold out. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to watch our other videos for now.
well, yeah. So without Bonnie and Cherry and yeah.
I considered numbering these episodes like episode 1, 2. It's on the thumbnail, like the number of the episode, but in the title it's not there. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It just means you can just click a random episode. Whenever I see a video that has a number, like a series, I always feel a little bit like, oh, I have to watch the other ones. Like I just want to be able to like, you know,
To have
back and
to watch
forth,
it like
yeah.
a drama series,
Yeah.
you would want to miss even one.
The only thing is that sometimes we talk about like, oh, in the last episode, blah, 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 blah. Like we'll reference something in the last episode, but other than that.
We promised that the audience would talk about Blackpink, but we never did.
Blackpink, not in our
Yeah.
area. Not in our area because we didn't talk about them.
Oh, they recently went to the Birmingham.
Honey, they were giving.
They were giving.
I'm not a fan of Elisa's dress color because it's washing her out because she is not a summer light.
But it's by a really famous Thai designer.
Oh, honey, but the shape and like the silhouette giving.
you're,
they all so good. Truly.
Okay.
But just the color's not my favorite on her.
There's a lot of people talking about Lisa's makeup during that ceremony.
What did they say?
They said her makeup back in IG is so much better. But there are a few people saying that the style now is better because it looks more mature.
Really?
Yeah, but the Chinese audience, they're thinking the previous style of makeup. Yeah, this is the makeup that people think
It looks fine to me.
it looks fine to me.
It doesn't look that different.
I guess it's just she's now showing her forehead more.
But definitely she needs more umyong because she almost looks it looks very mingming he.
Also, you want more
I
contouring.
think for her she requires a lot of that because her imokubi is so like clear. She has really defined like facial features. So this makeup makes her almost look like she's halfway done with her makeup. It could be based off the photo in the flash because it can take away a lot of color, but I feel like Lisa has a face that can handle a lot of makeup.
because like the definition.
Yeah, so for her, smoky makeup is totally can look natural on her. Did they change shops, or was it just like
have no
the
idea.
artist that went with them this time?
Their makeup looks does not change for quite a long time. I think they found the best shop that suits for them. I guess.
Yeah.
And then Rosie now she hardly ever change her colors.
Yeah.
Always a blonde hair, and then she sometimes braid it and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And then it's always like two strings like here, which
Yoshi.
suits her. Yeah,
Yoshi.
she's found her style.
Yeah. Some people say she's summer light. Some people say she's just autumn.
Is it some people or the inner self of you?
No, the multiple personal color channels I watch. Because for me, the blonde, she looks so perfect in blonde. And usually summers look good in blonde. But she looks really good in warm like browns. So she could be.
Because she's pretty.
Yes, honestly, if you're pretty, you know, you make anything
Yes.
work. Yeah, but definitely blonde is like her color. When
Yeah,
she has
blonde is-
when she has brown hair, it looks almost like a wig on her.
Yeah, it's how funny. Like she's, you know, obviously she's Asian, but she looks so much better with. I think it does have something to do with the blonde, the personal color shit.
And when you have people like Jenny, if she had blonde, it doesn't look good.
Oh, remember when she was on the cover of Rolling Stone? She has orange hair.
Don't talk to me about that. I don't want to talk about that. That was not it.
She did look slaying, but
warm tones look good on her, but orange is just too much.
Yeah.
It like overpowered her
Chucky
face.
Chucky hair.
Yeah. Ice
right?
Spice. Yeah. Stop playing with them, Riot.
Jenny always have this very long and voluminous hair. It's really lush and so pretty.
Did you see Hyuna?
My queen.
Did you see Hyuna's?
I love Hyuna's
Attitude.
Yeah, I love that song.
It's so good.
It's so good.
That performance is giving.
Yes. You know, before like Flower Shower, whatever.
Girl, that's Psy's music with Hyuna as like the mask.
I truly felt the artist side of Hyuna really came out, and she's really fully expressing herself.
Yeah. What she recently uploaded like a documentary on their.
I saw it.
Yeah, it's like
I love it.
What we've been waiting for.
I really hope Hyuna can get.
She can go back to her iconic era.
Yes,
and I feel like she could do it. Yeah.
I really hope because I don't know. Like nowadays, she does not get as much attention.
Oh yeah, of course.
If this kind of music style came out right after like her Cube era, then maybe. But realistically speaking, she did not get as much attention as the Pig era. But I really hope that she will get that all the attention back because the new music, you guys really have to check it out. It's so good.
Now at Area, your job now is just to promote her really well. She needs to just do a lot of 행사, a lot of 방송, broadcast, do everything.
Sincerely giving like Madonna. Oh my god, I love it.
Because I feel she's a fucking icon. Yes. So at this point, it's just a matter of exposing her. These companies that she's in, they don't put her. They just put her on the one 음악 방송 and that's it.
That's it.
Music Bank done.
The performance and the music is one of the most impressive among all the female solo K-pop artists I have seen in a very long time. I'm super because I kept going back to that song because I love it so much.
And
I don't hate that song.
I love that song.
I like it. I like it. But no, my favorite will always be Bubble Pop.
Honey, an icon.
Yes.
For me, it's that song.
Bargeo.
Honey, that song. It's one for the history books.
Yes, Bubble Pop, Bargeo. But I think now this song really tops it off. I think it was legendary.
Yeah, that performance. Honestly, shout out to Team Otte. They're giving. All those boys, they're so cute.
It's the new company is called Ad Area, right? Ad Area.
Who's there's two, is it Groovy Room?
I have no idea, but I did saw the two very young looking guys as her producer.
Apparently the company is originally a hip hop label.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I'm just glad Hana finally found a company that gets her,
honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
The outcome is so good. And
love Psy, but the way he be like puppeteering all his artists, girl, that's why they leaving.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why people are leaving. Well, because I used to work for an agent, like not talent agency, but like fashion brand agency. Because
I work for fashion.
There are reasons why brands are leaving that agency. It's just that you're not good enough. And I think that concludes our episode. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think of my perfect makeup?
It's giving Annabelle. Clean porcelain skin that suddenly
I hate you.
I know, it's okay. We'll do something about it, but
just be careful, guys. Don't let your face get all the cums, and
don't let your face get all the what?
Cum. So you get.
It's hard. It's crazy to me that you're saying it's because of the cum. Even if it's a joke, how's the cum giving you bruises? For me, I imagine it's just the dude beating your face with his hard, rock solid dick.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, because how do you get a bruise from getting a cream pie?
Because as a very faithful Christian girl,
I thought you were gonna say as someone that works in the fashion industry.
That's fine.
As an INTJ,
it's just my faith is rejecting all the premarital sex that I'm getting.
Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Yeah, have a good day, and good luck. Good luck. Pony mixed with Michelle Phan.